mask is killing me. So, Patrick, Oakland Trouble. We are live from Center Stage second level. Oh boy. There's the main stage down there. So, kind of a cool little setup here. So that's the full center stage area. It's the level below us. And then we're on the second level over to one side. And then there's a level up above, which is deck 8 up at the top. And we're on deck 6. No, we're on deck 7. And of course the Wi-Fi on here is horrendous. The Wi-Fi is having issues. My glasses are falling. Maria went to go get a drink, and it's taken quite a while to come back with that, apparently. It's been a busy day. So, apparently, the stream up to YouTube is having issues, so sorry about that. Hopefully it'll stabilize here in a minute. I've noticed that what happens with YouTube is, at least on this ship during this cruise, once I get started on the live stream, it tends to straighten out a little bit. So hopefully that will be the case here. But it's been a long day. Got up at 7 o'clock in the morning. Got a little bit of breakfast down at Java Blue on deck 6. And then off the ship first thing in the morning. The excursion started at 8:30. Walked for probably a solid 3.5 hours because it was a walking excursion. So not exactly sure how many steps we got in, but I'm sure it was quite a few. And we just finished filming the sail away from San Juan, which was cool. Lifesaver, here comes the drink. Thank you so much. I had to take the mask off because I was fogging up and eating up.
When he went to go pour the chocolate martini.
Yeah.
And I was recording. And the ice came out by accident. And he was like, take two.
Oh, he's like, no, you didn't see that. Yeah.
And then
Just start over.
When he gives me the thing,
yeah.
He goes, I only put chocolate martini. So he didn't charge for that.
Oh, well, we're going to have to make that up to him. Did you give him a little... Okay, good. That's nice.
I'm going to be good at that because,
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Didn't quite go as well as intended. He went to go pour it.
Ooh. Wi-Fi is a little Wi-Fi is a little shaky.
Really?
Well, for a second there, it seems to have smoothed out a little bit. So remember that theory?
That was like I'm not shocked, really?
Well, you remember the theory that I have about the whole after you connected and you've been connected first, it starts to kind of give you priority. I think that's going on again because it seems like it's kind of starting to straighten out a little bit. So, so I got enough footage up there to easily kind of create a full movie, like the sail away, the full San Juan Puerto Rico sail away.
That's a nice port.
Oh yeah.
And there was a lot going on. It was different brands of Viking and Holland America and Royal
Yep.
and
But-
Regencies.
Yep.
Like, all kinds
Well,
of shit.
that particular Regent Seas, we don't see that one normally out of. Not that I have.
Seven Seas.
Yeah, Seven Seas. But that's the. Is that the Navigator or the Explorer? I told you earlier, but I forgot the name.
Oh, I don't know.
Whichever one that one is, that's the one that we don't typically see in Miami whenever I've watched the cameras. Because, there's that little tiny terminal that's right next to the Royal Caribbean headquarters. That tiny, tiny little cruise terminal. And that's the one that sometimes one of the Seven Seas will pull up next to and embark from. But the one that was here today, I've never seen this one in Miami. So. And then Viking, I haven't seen the Viking Sun, that whatever Viking ship that was, I haven't seen that at all. So I think that one is embarking somewhere out of the Caribbean. So here's a pro tip for going on a cruise. Watch your cell phone time, because I checked this earlier and it was an hour.
And you blamed my phone for changing the time.
Well, because I didn't know that it was going to do that. So I'm
yours
like,
is wrong. Mine's right. Let's put it up on board.
somebody's phone has got the wrong time. And then it turns out it was mine. Because the
That's because
iPhone,
it's an iPhone.
well, there's probably a, let's see here. Where is the date and time? There should be something in here. It's probably in the general settings. So, here we go. Date and time. Set automatically. No.
Was it set automatically? Per
Well, see, this one doesn't.
location? You
It
don't
just
have
it
the
just
setting
says
like I do.
it just says set automatically.
Yeah, you don't have the setting like I do.
Yeah, apparently not. So, what is the ship time? So let's get this time on here correct. So
Time
that
is 5:12.
okay, see, and so it says 5:12. So I'm good. So I should have no more of these issues.
Yeah, I have.
Because it was literally changing. Like one point I went and looked at it and it said it was.
It was kind of like when you went up on deck.
Yeah,
So it was
it
picking
got.
up something from Puerto
Yeah,
Rico.
we got up on deck and it saw the satellites and said, "Oh, the time is X." And then,
Yeah, so in mine I have use location to set time zone. And that's turned off.
yeah, and I don't have that setting. So we got something going on here. Oh, we got some drop frames again. So, there we go. There's a good shot at center stage.
Picking up on the glare.
Well, I mean, it is shooting through the glass, so it might be picking up a little bit of the glare, yeah. So, sorry about that. I think we had some more droppage from our Wi-Fi here. As soon as I give it a compliment, then it starts dropping frames.
Because you can't really tell.
Oh, you can't tell what that is?
You can't see that.
Well, you're delayed. Remember?
You're pointed in that direction, right?
Yeah, but it's going to take it a second to catch up.
Or would you originally have it pointed?
I had it pointed over there,
Oh, okay.
over towards the bar.
There it goes.
Yeah, I had it pointed at the bar earlier. So,
Oh, yeah. I was like, wow, that's a bad glare.
vodka cranberry. Cheers. Yeah, YouTube's probably gonna have a field day with this music, but what can you do? I'm supposed to be using a lavalier microphone for this one's buttons to your thing, and of course the laptop can't work with that. So,
Oh, another tip.
pro tip:
Anybody out there has a Pixel 6
Well, you have a Pixel 6 Pro.
Pro.
Yeah.
But I think it's the same with the 6. apparently the camera doesn't come with a QR code.
Yeah, she's been having trouble scanning the QR
So
codes.
I had to download an app, and I had just removed that app when I was cleaning up apps
Yeah.
because I didn't realize the 6 Pro didn't have that ability inherently.
So you had to install an app, and we're back to 0.
To read all of the.
We have like no ups right now.
Almost like it's like certain
I don't know what it is.
times when they're.
And there it goes. Okay, it's picking up, down, up, down. All right, back up, and back down. And up, and down. There it goes. Okay, maybe we're back into up, and then we go back to the red. And the red. A brand new ship, and we're still in search of proper Wi-Fi. So did we figure out where we're eating tonight? No preferences between the 4 choices?
What was it? Seafood Shack.
Yeah, the Seafood Shack, Guy's Pig and Anchor, and then Cucina del Capitano, the Italian place, or Shebang. Because you wanted to try the Chinese side of the menu, Shebang, right?
Not charging. So
There's
bizarre.
Maria. Yeah, so we're up here right outside of the little carnival store here on deck 7. There's deck 8 up there. A little stadium seating behind us here. And you have like the preferred seat and the premium seating down here. And you got the main bar down there. And then the Grand View bar up there. And there really isn't the bar up on level 8, the upper level of center stage.
Photographers are already out.
Oh, the photographers are out?
Yeah, I see.
Oh yeah, I see the flashes going on behind me. Yeah, I see the flashes going off.
Oh, well, I was over there.
Man, we're like,
Breaking news as I'm waiting on the drinks. Not really breaking, but I saw a West 2 update. Disney is dropping the mask policy.
really?
Indoor and outdoor starting February 7th.
Nice. So when is Carnival going to follow suit?
Oh, not Disney Cruise Line, sorry. Disney Park.
Oh, Disney Park. Okay. That's okay, because hopefully that eventually translates over to the other. So if Disney Parks is dropping it, then hopefully Disney Cruise Line will drop
Is
it
it
too.
literally not?
It's up and down. It is very, very unstable.
Yeah, so,
This might be a sign that like this is not the best time to do a.
yeah.
And and I was talking it up earlier and trying to give it props for like the Wi-Fi, like being able to send up to
Why
YouTube.
would that be? Like, now is
I don't know.
everybody is trying to upload all their video from leaving Puerto Rico? What's happening?
Everybody's trying to upload video at the same time, and so we have no Wi-Fi. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Well, let's find something else to look at here. There's not much going on the stage here. So here's kind of the bar area.
Yeah, look at that. Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of relatively balanced.
It's just picking up, but it's definitely.
Oh yeah, it's choppy. Well, I've got green right now, so sorry, folks, for the Wi-Fi. This is going to be one of the items that. Can you set that somewhere? Sorry, I need to. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's bad.
Maybe now it's not.
I was gonna see. I mean, right this second I have green, but then all of a sudden I'll go like, just we've already dropped 7,000 frames. So, hey Moongo, hope you can hear me. At the moment, I think you might be able to. And then red and orange and boom, 0. It's like. All right, let's see what we have here. Okay, so we're back to green. So it's been a busy day for us, but 7 o'clock this morning, got up, breakfast down at deck 6, did a long excursion, got a lot of footage of the fort and walking around in San Juan. So I'll probably put together a nice big, probably do a lot of vlog footage of the walking around, and then when we went to leave the sail away, I got a lot of footage from up on deck. So I'll probably put together a good long movie for that. Oh boy, which cruise line has the best Wi-Fi? Virgin Voyages was pretty good. The Wi-Fi on the Ovation of the Seas from Royal Caribbean was pretty good, but I didn't test it because at that time I wasn't trying to do live streaming on YouTube. I'm like green, red, up, down, up, down, up, down.
Do you know if anyone knows about the Facebook?
I don't know.
Talk to her on here or just say follow us in that group.
What is the group? Is it Oakland? Oh, it's groups. Yeah, it's groups for, yeah.
I can invite you.
Yep.
If I know.
There it is. I got it. God, this Wi-Fi is just nothing short of infuriating. Every single thing you go to do, it's like you're in slow motion. There we go. Yeah, we had fun. We got lucky too because the weather was good. So the weather held out. So yeah, we had a good time. Perfect weather all day. Walked around, got a lot of steps.
Yeah.
Recorded a ton of video for the sail away, so I'll turn that into a movie.
You talked about the behind the walls tour.
Yeah, we were on the behind the walls tour. It's a walking
History.
tour.
History. Yeah.
I thought it was behind the walls.
Behind the walls history.
Oh, behind the walls history. Okay, sorry. That's the name of it.
Yeah.
Oh.
We didn't think our guide was going to make it, but he was like.
And then he tells us that he's doing the same tour this afternoon.
We
And
walked up steep inclines.
yeah,
and-
yeah, just a lot of walking.
Yeah.
And now he did not try to go up on the upper level of
I'm at 11,000 steps.
the fort. He didn't try to go up there, but there was a lot of walking. We had to walk up a hill just to even get to the entrance of the fort. Would you say you're at 11,000 steps? So 11,000 steps so far. I don't know how many mile translates to, but it's quite a probably what, at least 3, maybe 4.
More than that. Not really sure.
And we're back to red. We've dropped 9,000 frames so far.
Yeah, so I see Mungo said it was fine 521, but then
I know. Yeah, well, I can see from the sending right there. You see that? Yeah. So that kilobits per second rate is pushing up to the server. And see, we've dropped 10,000 frames. So it's definitely nowhere near as stable as it was yesterday. So very sorry about the Wi-Fi. But yeah, I had a good time in San Juan. So now we go and what time do we get in port tomorrow for Amber Cove? Tomorrow's the trunk. What is the name of it? It's a truck something or other, right? Some kind of weird excursion tomorrow where we're on a big...
It's a mega truck, countrywide and culture with lunch.
Mega truck. Oh, tomorrow's the one that includes the
lunch.
The lunch. Okay.
Look, even in the hub, it's taking a while to...
Their infrastructure may not be able to handle.
It's got to be, because this is all internal. This is just connecting to their app.
Well, the app should be internal, but the fact that the app is taking that long to load, yeah. So.
I don't know why it brought me here.
Yeah. No, we have some technical issues. Sorry about that.
I'm just excited that all of the tours happen.
Yeah. Which one was the one that was talking about? That was Turks and Caicos, wasn't it? Where you had to do the testing. Remember?
Oh yeah.
The one we were worried about was where you had the.
Yeah, I had read that.
Yeah.
But then there was a cruise that came before us, and think that they went there without any problem. They didn't not go there.
Maybe the Turks and Caicos. Maybe they're carving out some sort of. I don't know, some sort of exception for cruise ships.
Arrival tomorrow is 9
know.
a.m. and back on board is 5:30.
We don't even arrive until 9?
Yeah.
Wow. So
And
what time
then-
does that excursion start?
9:30, I think.
Okay.
And then Grand Turk is 7 a.m. and back on board 4:30.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because from Grand Turk we go straight back to Port Canaveral. So tomorrow's the good one where we get to stay a little bit longer. Because going from Amber Cove over to Turks and Caicos is not very far, so that's probably why we were able to do that. So Mungo, how does it look now? Is it coming through okay? Hopefully it's gotten a little bit better. I've got a little thing here that tells me like how well it's sending up to YouTube, and it's green at the moment, so it's
10 a.m. Wow.
10 a.m. what?
Tomorrow.
Oh, the excursion? And then how long does it last, does it say?
That's the long one, like 4.5 hours. Yeah, four and a half hours.
Okay.
'Cause it's
But that's
fun.
okay because it includes
It's kind
lunch.
of like, I think Jamaica, we went to a plantation and then we had lunch there. It's
Yeah.
Similar.
Yeah, the Jamaica one was good. I wouldn't mind going back to Jamaica.
I think we might get a little dirty tomorrow with that truck.
It's all right.
We're going to come back muddy and sweaty and stinky.
Yeah. I mean, you know.
But we're going to have fun.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. It's going to be also lucky.
Oh, Grand Turk is lunch too?
Yep.
Cool. Which excursion are we doing there?
Which one?
For Grand Turk. Oh, you're waiting on the app. I'm telling you. Because I got red right now. I'm 0.
Yeah, I was in there, but then I came out and you asked me that and I went to go back in and it, yeah, see, it thinks my planner is empty. That's not true. What did you ask me?
Which excursion are we doing?
Tomorrow?
Yeah. No, at Grand Turk.
Oh.
The one where you're waiting on the thing to load. Yeah. 5 hours for the Wi-Fi to load. 5 hours later.
I don't know if that's in the camera, dude.
Yeah.
Loading.
Spinning, loading. Please wait.
Is that because I'm like also watching the video? It's like, no, you have
Hey.
your max amount of bandwidth.
Your IP address
Must
is doing.
not get any more.
Your IP address is doing too much. You need to go back to your room. Stop doing.
Here we go. Now it just bumped me out to.
Yeah. See, I'm down to like. And I'm green at the moment, so. Oh boy.
Okay, so you were asking me about. Remind me again before I come out of here.
Grand Turk. Which excursion are we doing?
Okay. I gotta go to Thursday. Local conch. One moment, please. Okay. One moment.
God, it's
One
bad.
moment, please.
It is like you're using too much bandwidth. Like
Loading.
you're only allowed to do this or this with your Wi-Fi, but not both.
I'm gonna need another chocolatini with this.
And I'm back to zero. Like,
Yeah. The next page that comes up is the one you click on and you get the details as before.
God, this has been working up till today. You know?
And you switched accounts, so for sure.
Oh
this
yeah,
is
no,
all-
I'm definitely. I just,
Here we go.
you know, and then see, same time that yours pops up, I get green over here.
Yeah. Local conch recipe, sightseeing, museum, and lunch. That's the Grand Turk one.
I wonder if that app is pulling off of the like the regular internet. Which one? It was local conch recipe, sightseeing, museum, and
I
lunch.
think you say conch. I don't think you say conch.
See, I see that H on there, and I want to say conch.
Local conch recipes, sightseeing, museum.
Local
and
conch recipes, yes.
It's a jam-packed combination tour experience best Grand Turk has to offer. Hop aboard your fully air-conditioned motor coach.
You're fully. Oh, so this one require. This is the Grand Turk one, or the one tomorrow?
Grand Turk.
Okay.
No, tomorrow's going to be hot, muddy.
Oh, that's right. Tomorrow's like the truck thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So Grand Turk, we get on this bus. Where does it take us? I'm sure you can probably hear the cars playing in the background. YouTube's probably going to fit with that.
You go around like historic sites or things of importance.
Well, does it say like which? I guess Grand Turk is the city, right? So it's just like a bus tour around the city, essentially.
You do go to the National Museum. So
Okay.
I guess it includes the National Museum, take a historical tour.
The National Museum, okay.
And I'm going to collect my keepsake from the museum that they promised.
So you get a
Then-
museum keepsake, okay.
You journey downtown to, of course, the largest souvenir stores.
Got to make sure we take them to souvenir stores.
This one actually, I don't know that we did that on purpose or if it was just one of the ones that sounded good, but it ends at a beach.
This one ends at a beach?
Did you bring your suit?
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
I don't know that I'm going to wear it, but
Moving on, you'll continue to one of Grand Turk's well-known and quaint island restaurants. After being greeted by one of the island's chefs, you'll learn how to prepare mouth-watering island-style conch fritters and get to sample delicious local island food. Then you go back to the motor coach and you go to a beach. You enjoy your complimentary beach chair and umbrella as you soak in the rays of the sun as if we need more sun rays. glittering over the panoramic view of the Caribbean Sea.
What was the
So
thing?
entrance to the museum is included, beach cheer and umbrellas included. Menu includes tongue fritters, peas and rice, 2 types of meat.
What is a conch fritter?
Fried plantains, mac and cheese, green salad, and 1 soda water per person.
And we're down. So you're probably down too. Up and down, it's coming back up. No, and it's down. Oh man.
Yeah, okay, now I'm back up. Okay, so conch fritters are made using finely chopped conch meat, mixed with a batter made from flour and egg, and then deep fried in oil.
Did it say conch meat? Conch meat?
Conch meat.
What is that? What is a conch? Never mind. I mean, I've heard the term before because you hear that in Key West a lot, right?
It says here, unfortunately, conch is relatively scarce and even endangered in some waters.
Is it a type of seafood?
Oh, here we go. Pronounce conch.
Pronounced conch. Okay.
So
it's seafood. Okay.
This seafood meat comes from an oversized sea snail and is native to the coasts of Bahamas, Florida Keys, the Caribbean, and Bermuda.
Yeah.
Regardless of the way you cook it, whether it be raw or cooked, it will always come out delicious.
Regardless of how you cook it. Yeah, because conch is big in Key West, right? I think we remember seeing that when we were down there.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh. So it's I don't know. I guess what are we like? Probably another hour or two before they start doing stuff down here. Because if you look, they're sort of set up on the stage here, like they're going to do something later. But you know, in the afternoon they do like some like acrobatic rehearsals and practice and stuff. But I guess we're sort of in that weird in between time.
What's that place called? Java Blue?
Yeah.
One word? Java Blue?
Yeah, Java Blue.
So in the afternoon, the suites
We're
that
kinda-
you see on the left.
Yeah, we're down right now. So
Oh, it's back and forth.
there we go. It's kind of a shot of like decks 6, 7, and 8 sort of together. A little bit of reflection on the glass. Sorry about that. There's a lot to look at down here. Yeah, we got sort of stable connection at the moment. What are you looking when you research it? Something? Ooh. Yeah, so we're kind of in between at the moment with what's going on down here at Center Stage. No rehearsals. It's too late for that, I guess. So they were doing a really cool acrobatic thing down here the other day where they were doing all kinds of stuff, like a Cirque du Soleil kind of deal. So I'd really like to see that, but we don't know when that is on the schedule. So we're trying to figure out what we do for dinner. I still have to try Guy's Burger Joint. Haven't done that yet. I did Shaq's Big Chicken the other day. It was very good. Kind of a nice Chick-fil-A competitor once they get more locations. still have to try Pig and Anchor, which is a very popular place apparently at the deck 8 aft. So go over there for dinner one night. Maria wants to try the seafood shack or whatever it is, deck 16 over in the Lido area. It's kind of across from like the Blue Cantina, or the Blue Iguana Cantina. I keep wanting to call the Blue Iguana like the Blue Cantina, and it's the Blue Iguana Cantina. And then we did Cucina del Capitano 2 nights ago for dinner. That was good. We did shebang last night for dinner, the Mexican side of the menu. So we're probably going to go back and do that again. So we'll do probably shebang, Cucina del Capitano, and then the seafood place and Pig and Anchor. And that'll be the last 4 nights of dinner. So. Did the Palm restaurant the first night, and it was kind of, and that's supposed to be the main dining room, so I don't know. I'm not sure if we're gonna probably not do that one again. It wasn't a wow. This is a split between hey, Lucy's mom. Thank you for joining us. Good London, UK. Oh, we were supposed to go to, we thought we were going to go to London this year, but COVID messed everything up, so we ended up doing a bunch of cruises instead. But we do have a trip planned for fall of next year to do Ireland, Scotland, and England. Various places in England. So we still want to get over there. So yeah. What I was going to say about the dinner, what's interesting is this is kind of a split between a main dining room and then a couple of other restaurants that are borderline like you would think you'd have to pay for them, but they're included. And we're doing what they call your time. So we're used to Royal Caribbean's My Time dining. And typically when we've done the My Time dining at Royal Caribbean, we just go eat in the main dining room because it's usually pretty good. And we don't really mess with specialty restaurants. But along those lines, Royal Caribbean does not do
like different shades of red too. What does that mean?
Like if it's red, like right now it's 0 kilobits. Like we're not transmitting it all. We're like offline.
So then when it comes back, it doesn't show anything that we talked about?
No, because we're not transmitting right now. There's nothing going up. We've dropped 18,000, like the number of dropped frames is going up. So this over here is the dropped frames. It's just not a consistent signal. Let's try to come back. Sorry, we're having a lot of problems with the Wi-Fi. It's been very, very inconsistent today. Green, yellow, red, green. Okay, there we go. Maybe we'll hold on to it. So the Royal Caribbean cruises we do, the restaurants that are on the ships we've been on over the last, I don't know how many years, the restaurants are considered specialties. So we've always just done main dining room. Here, it's a little bit like what we saw in the Scarlet Lady, where they're just regular restaurants. And here on the Mardi Gras, a couple of them are included. So like the Shebang, the Cucina del Capitano, those are included. So you could do your time dining, and you could choose between the Palm restaurant or Shebang or Cucina del Capitano, those three. And it's even, if you look at the card, it'll actually tell you, it'll list on there that you could do Cucina del Capitano or Cucina slash Shebang slash Palm. And then tells you you have to use the Hub app to check in and pick a time. Which is... and we're down again. Probably gonna cut it here soon since the Wi-Fi is so short. Hey, Belinsky's on. Hey, what's up, Dave? Hopefully my Wi-Fi will stay up long enough to say hello. There's Maria. Yeah, Lucy, I don't know if I can do the smaller ships. I want a lot of things to be able to do. We're diamond level Crown and Anchor with Royal Caribbean, so we'll kind of...
I want to try them one day.
Maria wants to try them one day. I'm not to that point yet, so we'll see. She wants to do river cruising too, so
Yeah.
I'm not quite sold on river
I
cruising.
feel like those are... What I've heard is you get more sort of entrenched in the culture of where you're going.
Yeah. The problem for me with the river cruising is that there's once you're on the ship, like back at night or just any time where you're not getting off to go on land, then there's nothing to do. The ship is too small. Am I right for the win? So I don't know. We'll see. And of course the Wi-Fi. I hear good things about P&O. I know they're mostly over in the UK and I think in Australia. And I actually follow one of the YouTube channels. There's an officer in P&O. His name is Alfie, Alfie, and the name of his channel is Same Ship, Different Day, maybe, or something like that. If you search YouTube, I think you'll find him. Same Ship, Different Day, or something like that. And he's a bridge officer. Is he a bridge officer? He's an officer on one of the P&O ships. So he gives a pretty unique experience. So especially during the shutdown, it's pretty neat to hear from him. So I follow him. So I know a little bit about P&O from him and kind of what they do, and a little bit from the travel advisor side of the coin. It's not one of the main ones that I sort of pay attention to. I follow mostly Royal, Celebrity, Virgin Voyages, MSC, Carnival, of course. I don't really do anything with Disney. Disney's kind of its own animal. So kind of what they call the mass market cruise lines. Those are the ones that I am kind of NCL, that one too, kind of following those mostly. But I've heard of Saga. I don't know much about them. I've heard of Fred Olsen. I remember seeing some stuff about Cruise and Maritime on the Travel Advisor News, like in 2020, I think. There was some consolidation going on. Heard that name before, but I haven't been following it that closely. The cruise news is just too nuts to try to stay on top of. Like Tony at La Lido Loca, I take my hat off to him because I can't do it. I'll sometimes put a video up if there's like a major cruise news story going on. But most of the time, I'm just kind of content to put up the vlogs from our trips. So there you go. Dave, I think you're going out on an MSC cruise at some point, right? What'd you say?
I just posted all the goodies in the Facebook group.
Oh, the ones from Java Blue?
Man, those look really.
Man, down on one deck below us. And where is it? Oh, it's that way? No, that's right. It's back that way. It's one deck below us, and so like if you look the camera, kind of deck down that way. There's a kind of like right up under there. There's a Java Blue place on deck 6 that has amazing desserts. There's a little bit of cost to them. Oh, there's what the main station's like. I noticed people are gathering for. We might be getting close to a showtime here. So that's what the main stage looks like.
Yeah, I just posted all that to the Facebook group.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to go check it out.
Maria just posted some stuff to our Oakland Travel community group. So during the Super Bowl, they had the game right up there where the variety night is. They had it across those center screens. And this whole area was just slammed full of people. All up on deck 8 up there, deck 7 over there. This little stadium seating area behind me. And then all of the seating down there on deck 6. And all this area back here. People sitting everywhere watching the Super Bowl.
I don't know why I'm like laughing at when he went to go pour that chocolate to me. Look, watch. Watch when it starts up. Watch.
Oh, you posted the video?
The ice falls out. He's like, take two.
Yeah. So if you look, okay. You may not be old enough for Saga. Yes, Maria's my wife. Lots of mature Brits like smaller ships. Oh. Have an English experience. We're looking forward to it. I can't wait to get back over there. I went once to London in high school. That was a long time ago. And Maria has not been yet.
Hopefully it's 2023.
It'll be the fall of next year, hopefully. It
was supposed to be.
Yeah.
When was your supposed?
It was supposed to have been like
this year. Was it this year or last year?
Oh no, it was supposed to have been the fall of 2021. And then when we got all the way up till about because at the very beginning of 2021, I was doing all the research. I had laid out the whole trip, had it all planned out, everything. And then we got to about March or April. And it was just kind of the realization that 2021 just was not going to happen. It was too unstable. And sure
we
enough,
have some neighbors that are from some parts of Europe.
Yeah, they're in
England.
England
they were like
somewhere.
stuck over there.
Yeah, they were stuck over there. Couldn't get back over to the States.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a mess. So I hadn't spent any money and hadn't purchased anything. Just had it done all of the planning. So long about April or May of 2021, it was like, okay, we're just going to have to punt this until 2022. And then it got punted again to 2023 because September 4th of 2022, We do a 14-night transatlantic cruise on the Voyager of the Seas, where we start off from Copenhagen, Denmark, and go to Boston, Massachusetts. And it has one stop in Norway, 3 stops in Iceland, and 3 stops in Greenland. So that's a big sort of European cruise, a big 14-night cruise. So then that means that we pushed England, France, and Ireland to the fall of 2023. So, but I have it all mapped out. I literally have picked out the hotels, the flights, the excursions we're going to do, like everything. I got all the research done. Just waiting to book, essentially. So we'll get over there eventually, once everything with COVID kind of calms down. But well, guys, I really appreciate you joining us. We're getting ready to go back to the room and get ready for dinner. And
yeah, because it's eat time.
yeah. So tomorrow, Wi-Fi permitting, we'll go live again probably about 5 o'clock tomorrow-ish. After we tomorrow we don't even leave Amber Cove until 6.
Yeah,
so,
it's our latest one.
Yeah. So
I was thinking we had food on the tour today. I was so looking forward to Mofongo, but no, I read that wrong.
Yeah. So we'll probably go live tomorrow at 5, but I'm not exactly sure. So just make sure you're subscribed with the notification bell on, so that as soon as I fire it up, you'll be notified, and you can join us. So anyway, that's going to do it for this evening. So thank you so much, and we'll see you back tomorrow. Bye, guys.